Hey everyone, welcome to Make It Rock, the show where I show you how I make it rock and how you can do the same thing. Let's see who we got here in the chat. Hello, Leela did a great show earlier today over on the Leelaverse channel. Hello, Driven to Right, welcome. Let's see who else we've got. We got Studio 6+1, maybe a couple other people out there lurking. Anyway, so I hope you're all doing fantastic out there. I've had a heck of a day today. I feel like I've just been like running around and going crazy, and but that's a normal day for me. So anyway, hope you're all doing fantastic. Hey, Greg Pincus, welcome. Good to see you here as well. So we're gonna get into things. And I am going to be talking about some synthesizers that I like to use, virtual synths. But it's going to be kind of a grab bag of different things today. And I did want to address this because this happened yesterday. And yesterday, because I am a Mac user, so we had this, and Jade Star has covered this, and Pete Johns covered this as well. Apple had a big reveal of their, they do a WWDC, the Worldwide Developer Conference 2025, and they announced the iOS 26. And they did a very confusing thing that I didn't really understand, because they said everything was going to be unified into the number 26, and but then they said that the Mac OS is going to be called Tahoe. So why can't it just all be 26? Doesn't make any sense. Hey Jade, thank you for sending everybody over here. Great job reviewing the Rob Jackson an analogy GR app. That was great. So there wasn't a whole heck of a lot that was really super exciting. They're gonna do this redesign. It's like Fruitiger Arrow from the early 2000s. They're listening to the Gen Z crowd, I suppose. I guess there's probably a lot of Gen Zers working in their development labs that love the Fruitiger Arrow aesthetic. Yeah, Liquid Glass stole the show. I don't know about that, but yeah, they're gonna do a new operating system because they do that every year. Hey, 13 Scary, welcome. And yeah, there's some, the translate. They're gonna put the translators out of work with that live translation thing. You can on the iPad you can pick audio sources, which is a neat thing. So Mac OS, which is gonna be called Tahoe. They even made fun of it here in this article. Mac OS Tahoe ... 26. So yeah, nobody knows why. But anyway, yeah, it's just gonna, add some of the same features they have on the iOS and iPad OS, and there's watch and TV and vision for like the 10 people that have the goggles, and so yeah, I mean, I'm sure there'll be some nice improvements there, but kind of not a whole lot to really like sink your teeth into with that one. Studio 6, this is somebody that's, as a developer, very heavily affected. I've been watching WWDC a lot, and Liquid Glass is everywhere, yeah. Hey, there's my lovely wife from downstairs. She was in a little bit of a meeting, but I guess that's wrapped up. So anyway, we are going to talk about the synths today, and just a couple of synths that I like to use. This will by no means be any kind of comprehensive, thing, but I'll just kind of show you some of the things I like about these different couple 3 synths. I did put links in the description of the video for these products if you want to check them out. But the first one we're going to look at is Nexus by reFX, and these are things that I've either used for a long time, or developers that I've worked, that I've used their synths before in the past, other synths. And so this is Nexus 5. You can totally design your own presets. You can load your own samples. It's very sample based, but there's tons of factory content. I love the retro. I'll show you the retro skin. This is kind of the way I remember it always looking like this, but they've kind of made it even more, with this kind of dark theme and all the little modules and stuff. That was never there back in the day when I used it before. And then you have it is easy on the resources. I will agree with that. Now I'm gonna tell you that these things are not cheap. So just the starter, I think this has to be the one I got. $279. So it is an investment, totally an investment. But you get 5,412 presets. It is a resource hog too. 46.1 gig of samples. And my goodness, the expansions for this thing. You look at them all, and I don't have most of these. I will be honest with you. I don't. I wish I did, but I don't have most of these. Jade says liquid glass is great in theory. Fantastic over white backgrounds. Looks terrible over the. Yeah. Hopefully they have like a transparency slider that you can control that so that you don't, because when dark stuff is behind it, it's gonna make it hard to read. But yeah. So there's plenty of packs. Like I'd love to have all. I don't think I'd even be able to have store all of these, but different genres, different styles. There's like 390s packs in this. It's pretty freaking awesome. So I'll take you over to FL Studio here, and we can load up a Nexus here, and just kind of give you an idea of what this thing can really do, which is a lot. So there it is, and I have it loaded up already. Hey, Tremor Bear, welcome. I have it already loaded up to the retro skin, which you can toggle on or you can toggle it on right there, or you can go over to where it says LIB library, and then you have this, which I find really, really, really. I don't like this interface. I'll be honest with you. I don't like it. It is nice because you can search and you can find, if you want to find. I was looking for a banjo at one point, apparently. There is not a lot in that regard that I have right now. But you also have preset things like guitar. You want guitars, so there's acoustic guitar. You get a dance guitar. I don't know what a dance guitar is, but we'll find out. This sounds like a regular guitar, really, but a pretty cool one, though. You can already see why I love this. E-guitar. Might want to turn this. These do tend to be a bit on the loud side. Let's see. This funky fresh. Not hearing sound? What the hell? Why would that be? Set up the way it always is. Why would there not be? Oh, my bad. My bad. I was on a conference last night with Pete, and I forgot to turn it back. Okay, so you should be able to hear it. We'll go back through. What did I have? Acoustic guitar. So this was really cool. Hey, Clayton Von Kluge, welcome. I like those little. It's got like that little like kind of reverse thing going on in there. So here's the E guitar. I was doing this one a minute ago. I want to make sure this pitch bend thing is actually going to work for us. Oh, that's right. Not the greatest sounding electric guitar. The funky fresh. Here we go. And then there's funky fresh too. So I mean, tons of these are just guitar sounds in here. Chevy, I'm not sure. This is from. They have special Christmas packs that come with this. I'm not really sure why that's in the Christmas pack, but I like it though. I think the Christmas packs are really just to kind of like give you samples from different packs so you'll buy them. There's a humbucker. All right, this will be a good test. A deep house guitar. This is oriented a little bit towards dance music. I will be honest about that. But I think where this thing really shines is with the like these sequences. And some of these are just like it'll do like a whole song. Yeah, this is a plugin, Tremor Bear. There's a link in the description for this where you can buy this. It is quite expensive. I will be honest about that. And that's just one note. You can see on the screen which notes I'm playing. So let's look at Age of Love. What's Age of Love sound like? Oh, there we go. So if you hold one of the lower notes, it's doing this whole. It's like a dance party already. Aircopter. Let's see what an aircopter is like. So that's supposed to sound like a kind of a TV movie game, like a video game kind of a thing. I like the second one even better. Oh, you can hear the little helicopter thing. See, that's what I'm telling you. This thing is amazing. Big Room EDM 1. Hey, Pause and Guitars, welcome. Let's see what Big Room EDM 1 sounds like. Over Gangnam Style. I wonder what they modeled that one after. I think I know. And here's the bigger medium 3. Hey Costa, welcome. Yeah, Venga Boys. The Venga Bus is all right. Let's scroll down a little bit. I saw something computer music. There's a lot of like chiptune stuff in here. That's 2 fingers. Disco dancing flows. What can this do? Give us a little disco fever, right? I don't know about that, but yeah. This is like, who needs an arranger keyboard? You got that, all this. Most of this stuff, I only have a few packs. So most of this stuff comes directly from like the presets that you'll get with like the minimum level. Frosty Dance. Future bass. What is future bass? We know what the present bass sounds like. What does bass sound like in the future? Oh. I may have to use that. That's pretty good. I haven't even heard half the sounds in here. Because who can, I mean, there's, what do they say, 5,000 presets? It even adds in, like, little drum fills and stuff on some of these. Grunge riff. Okay, what's a grunge riff? What do they think a grunge riff is? Okay, so this is like a guitar thing. Yeah, I know, that's the thing. All right. Let's see what else we got. Heavy bass line. That's pretty cool. Let's scroll down a bit further. Okay, so this music box. I think I might have used this for something. No, I didn't. Oh, wow. It's like, it's what is that? Canon in D. I'll have to play a D. Yeah, that's it. Oh, God. Yes. Always at weddings. I know, because I played it a gazillion times. Let's see, what else? Pop chords. That's just some, like, chords. That's like a chord progression. Yeah, I could hear that. I could hear that if I had a little beat or something behind that. Oh, that's nice. Let's see. Refinery. Okay, maybe this would be a little more on the like industrial side. Doesn't it, Clayton? I think it really does. I agree. Oh, there we go. Question: is there any lo-fi keyboard sounds? I'm sure there are. There's probably several lo-fi packs, but I'll look up lo-fi. All right, there's two. So there's two lo-fi, and this is what pack they come from. See, they're in these Christmas packs, so they're just samples. But oh, there you go. Oh yeah. There you go. Let's see what this other lo-fi one is. And that's literally just like noodling around up in the upper register and just holding down a note. That's all you got to do. That's crazy. That's crazy. So let's go back to some of these. Oh, there's more lo-fi. I don't know how I got more lo-fi, but I did. Okay, so these are just like individual sounds. Yeah. Dream of flageolets. I dream of flageolets all the freaking time. There's a lo-fi break. This is an arpeggio. Fart dreams. Hey, good. Yeah, thank you, Carl. Glad you're enjoying this new show. I like this show because I just get to mess around and it's fun. There's a nice little sound effect that you could use in a lo-fi. There's loneliness. Let's see what loneliness sounds like. What does loneliness sound like? Sounds like this. That's literally, I'm holding two notes now. Now I'm only holding one note. That's awesome. That is awesome. I don't know what live loop menu is. Let's get rid of this. And let's look at what live loop menu is. Whoa. So every key has different, like, drum loops on it. I need to remember this one. I'll forget. You know what you can do, though? So you have these little hearts. I can heart that one. I'm going to heart that one because I'll probably come back to that later. Let's see. Which synth to F minor? Okay, so every key, it's still doing that thing. Every key is a different loop. Those are fun. Distortion loops. Okay. Heart. Or hearting that one. Hey, Gortia, welcome. Wait. Oh my goodness. All right, fade in effects, 2 bars. So they're like risers. It's like a whole thing of risers. See, usually when I'm coming into this, I'm coming and looking for very specific things. And so some of these little, like, neat little things I haven't actually discovered yet. I'm kind of finding them along with you. I will tell you one other very cool thing about this. You know, I used to have a version of this on my PC when I made some of the old Thomas Christ albums from years ago. And I can load those projects up. This doesn't happen a lot of times when there's been updates to synths, especially after so much time, but it will load those projects up and they play. I gotta give him kudos for the backwards compatibility. That is nice. Fat Cat drums. Hey, Pete. Welcome. Epic triplets. So again, these are still in this live loop menu. Those are some pretty epic triplets. They're not lying. They're telling us the truth. And that's such a rare thing these days. I might be hearting that one too. Synth generated. You know, you could play around with this all day. That's the thing. That's what's great about it. It's also maybe a downside to it in a way because you just end up listening to sounds and not getting things done. But when you got so many great sounds to have, I'm gonna demonstrate. Let's see some of these atmospheric sounds too. So this is something you just put on the beginning of a track as an intro. Why not? Noisy nuclear wasteland. Satanic files. Seismic movements. Silicone 2. Universal chimes. These chimes are for everybody. We'll just look real quick as well in the arpeggio section. This is where you can get a lot of great like bass stuff in here. A new Nexus. A lot of great textural stuff and a lot of great bass. Like if you want some like there's bass lines. So these are not the most exciting things in the world by themselves, but you put them in a mix. Times and healthcare, 2 things that should be universal. At least the latter one for sure. Hey, there's dynamite throw right when I get to the base stuff. Base monster. That's a base monster. Let's see what else there is. Clockworks. Dancing with robots. Deep bass line. That's not very deep. I had to go down an octave. A drill sequence. It sounds painful. That sounds like something you would like not want to hear the dentist say he was about to do. It sounds much more pleasant than the name. I mean, you could just see. I mean, there's so many. FM Groove. Ooh. I didn't quite have this yet when I did my last album, but I suspect on the album I'm working on now, there's going to be a ton of this. Oh, hallucinations. Like, if you want to be KMFDM, you're halfway there right now. This is practically industrial music. In the time forgotten land, I will destroy everything. This one's called Insane. I'm gonna play that one. How many synths have arpeggios like that? How many? Not too freaking many. Oh my goodness. I got to get on to the other ones because I'm gonna spend all my time on this. But you can see. We'll just go to drums real quick and see some of the drums. So it's got a lot of different like kits and stuff. There are there's drum loops, which are a little more fun. Hey CQ. You can see there's a lot of chiptune stuff in here. And there's like some topper stuff. Yeah. Hey Dan. Hip hop don't stop. Oh, so you probably have to have this is at 140. You probably need it down at like 90. Oh yeah. Here we go. Hip hop don't stop. Here we go. Yo. I don't know. Multi-groove. Ah, putting a heart on that one. That gets a heart. Stuttering noise. Heart. Trash radio. Waka drum. Is a vocoder beat? There's a transgate stuff too. And let's just see if we can do real quick some effect sounds. Air raid. Party! Everybody, here we go! Bones. Brain need. That is wild. These are cat jowls. What are cat jowls? Yes, yeah, the gears turn. Oh yeah, it's tornado sirens. By the way, if you've ever want to hear a creepy tornado siren, listen to the one from Chicago. You won't sleep for a week, probably. Digital horse. Oh yeah, that is Scary Garcia's cats. Yes, that's it. Man, Horror Blade. Oh wait, this one's called Just Horrible. I didn't agree. Oh, there. Horse. Oh no. Well, have a great night, Clayton. All right. Make some great videos for it. By the way, I got You Rock coming up tomorrow. You can send your tracks in. Last minute chance to send your last minute track in. All right. So that's Nexus 5. Not even completely. But giving you a little idea. Then we're gonna talk about Predator 3. So this is by Rob Papen. And Rob Papen is great, by the way. Great YouTube channel. That explains all the different synths. He does like live streams and stuff, showing what you can do with different synths that he's created. He has all kinds of synths, and I found out about this one that I think I need to get, which is Albino 3, because I used to use Albino 3, and that was a 32-bit plugin, and they've now made it apparently it'll even play. It's for Mac now, and I don't know if it always was. Could have been, but I know it was always 32-bit, and now it works on ARM chips, which is the M series Mac. Anyway, I use that on a lot of stuff, man. Anyway, but Predator 3, a successor of a legendary synthesizer, which I think is a reference to Albino. Versions 1 and 2 have inspired many artists and composers throughout the years. Has made appearance on countless music tracks. So there you go. Shipped with a large collection of inspirational presets. And it's a unique synthesizer concept that combines user friendliness and deep sound design features in one amazing product. Yes. All right. Let's take a look at it. So we'll get this out of here, and we will open up Predator 3. And here it is. Here it is, Predator 3. I'm going to turn this down a little bit so I don't blow your eardrums out. Problem with all this stuff is decision fatigue, endless searching. Yeah, I mentioned that earlier with Nexus is you know. Now I will say this has a really nice. If you go to manager up here, you got a really nice and then search category, and you got a nice preset thing, um, where you can pick different types of presets. Um, so I'm gonna go to this the sequence stuff is always the most fun. Um, so we'll just see what we've got. Doom metal scroll. This one I find, if you're looking for really like distorted, nasty kinds of sounds, this is what this kind of is good for. Like everything has an edge to it on this synth. Nasty pasta. See, there you go. And I've used this all over the last couple TC albums. And it's a lot of this kind of stuff usually. But you get there's a screech sound. There's not a whole lot in there, but there's a few screeches. See, lots of great stuff you can just layer into tracks to add that nastiness to it. And then if you want, you got bass in here, all kinds of bass. A lot of the basses are arpeggios. Sometimes it'll actually say that. So you can see how dirty, how dingy that is, and nasty. Oh, I think I used that in something. That's something. That was one of the songs. I can't remember which one, but some of these different basses. Now, if you go to these ones that say like classic, they tend to be more like the analog synth. This is very good for reproducing analog stuff too. Does a decent job there. Hammer. There's all these different hammer basses. Classic 1976. $1977. Now, when you're talking about, I know this probably isn't going to help Dynamite throw too much. When you're talking about scratching stuff, FL Studio actually has some nice things in that regard. I don't like that at all. just putting some stuff in here real quick. So it has a plugin in here. I know I'm getting off track a little bit here, but there's a plugin called Gross Beat. Hell is it? Gross Beat. Where I just can't find things when I need them. Gross Beat. There it is. Where is it? There. So, Gross Beat actually has presets in here. Turntable list. These scratch patterns. So I use this stuff a lot. But it combines like the time based manipulation. That's the green line, and then these like orange lines are like a gate. So you can actually do some. Yeah, it's fun. Sorry for the diversion there, but I had to show you that one. So yeah, Predator 3 though, you know, you want some sound effects type stuff. We got that. So this is another really cool synth. I can't say enough about it. You got lead sounds as well. Oh, there we go. Little plucky thing. Edge corn. I don't know why you'd use that, but so many great synths in here. So it's just a little something of what you can do with Predator 3. And then the final one that I wanted to show you was Rob Papen Blue 3. This one's a little cleaner than the other one. This was first released in 2005. Rob Papen's cutting-edge, creative, most importantly, musical approach to developing virtual synthesizers. Concept for Blue still remains true Blue. To the ethos, even more added sound dimensions. The GUI had an overhaul. It comes with over 5,000 presets. So another one, tons of presets. This one's on a deal right now because the other one, Predator 3 is $149. This one's on sale right now for $99. I think that's a hell of a deal for this one, actually. So if you are interested, it would be it'd probably be a good time. So this is Blue 3. It is quite similar, as you might imagine, to Predator. We go to the manager, we go to the search category, and then we get all the fun presets. So there's a lot of great. This one I think has some stuff like Nexus does with like the beat that's already there, kind of thing. That's not one of them. I know. So this one. Yeah, right on, man. There's a guitar groove. Some of these are marked odd, and I've never really figured out what that means, other than maybe they're just a bit strange. I'm not really sure. But this definitely has some there's some good topper material. Bass sequence. Oh, this is the one. Yeah, his apps are pretty good. I would say the closest thing on like an iOS synth to this would probably be like, what is it? Are they on SynthMaster 3? The SynthMaster ones are pretty close. There was also Sunriser, I think is not too far off of this. Yeah, Sunriser is really good. And it has some of these more like heavily like sequence stuff. We'll just look at some leads on here. But you can see this one has a little bit of a... That's probably not a great example. This one has a little bit of a cleaner... Of course, I pick all the ones that are super... But this does have a little bit of a cleaner sound to it. Oh yeah, there's a good flute right here. The smooth sounds of the glockenspiel. That's not the smoothest glockenspiel in the world, but maybe you could just see like there's a ton of sounds, and you're gonna be surprised that how good all these are. '80s MTV. We got choir sounds on here. All these choir sounds. I'm the bossa nova button. Well, we have lots of bossa nova buttons because I got lots of cheap keyboards that have them. So as you can see, just like there's a harp choir. Yes. Everyone should have at least one keyboard with Bossa Nova button. Yeah, I need to make a sample of that or something and put it on my little sampler, little sample pads here. But anyway, so that's kind of that's kind of Blue 3, like I said, not even scratching the surface of what these great synths can do, but these are some of the ones that I like to use. I love this the stock stuff that's in FL Studio too. Citrus is great. I mean, there's so many that just come with this. Yeah. There's Harmless and Poison. Um, 3X, even the 3X oscillator is a very basic one, but Toxic Biohazard is cool as shit. Um, it's part of why I love FL Studio, but I also love these particular synths here. So I don't know, you kind of have to like make up your own mind as to whether or not there's something that you would be interested in or not, or if it's something that would work for you. Um, but yeah, citrus. Um, might actually be pronounced citrus. It's Sytrus. It's been around since the very early days. FM synth. That's been in FL Studio since I've known it. So like version 5 or whatever. But anyway, that's kind of what I got as far as that goes. But since you guys are here and you guys are the awesome people, hopefully you've hit the like button. If you haven't, I'd appreciate if you do that. But you're going to be the first to know about something that I'll probably be announcing tomorrow on uRock officially. But I got a new merch store because somebody inspired me. And that somebody is Mars Capone because he's working on something very cool that he told me about. I don't know how much I can say about any of that, but yeah, we got the merch store happening. So you'll be the first to know about it. And by the way, you can very easily go to this website by just typing store.thomaschrist.net, and that'll take you there. Or you can go to thomaschrist-shop.fourthwall.com. Not as easy to remember that one. But yeah, we got some stuff. I hope to put a whole heck of a lot more than what's up here and what you see. But you can get a hoodie there. You can get this T-shirt. You get a uRock T-shirt, a brand new uRock T-shirt. But yeah, brand new uRock T-shirt. Amelia wanted the air horns. I was just making sure that I was hitting. You like the hoodie? That's awesome. I think I can. It's gonna be the redirect link, but I'll put it in here. It's already in the description of this video as well. So if you're a really keen observer, I don't think that's everything. Is it showing? Okay. So yeah, I like this shirt too. Much love, take care, and keep rocking, which I'm about to say to you in just a minute. But you can get the shirt version of it. How cool is that? So there you go. We got it. Isn't this awesome? So yeah, kind of a soft launch for it. And it's still working on like the YouTube integration side of things. So hopefully that'll get all kind of squared away soon. In the next day or two. But anyway, that's kind of what I got here tonight. I hope you enjoyed the show. I hope you dug those synths. At least found them interesting, if nothing else. And I'll be back again next week. What are we doing next week? I don't know. We'll figure it out when we get there. Don't forget, we got uRock tomorrow after Leela and Jade Star. And then I'll be back with you on Saturday with Thomas Christ Live, which I haven't figured out what I'm doing for that yet. Thomas Christ Live. Not Thomas Christ Live, Hour of Rock. I'll be back on Saturday with Hour of Rock. I'll be doing something. No, that's perfectly. Yeah, I figured that's what was happening. That's cool. Get the word out there. All right. Much love. Take care. And most importantly, keep rocking, everyone. I will see you tomorrow on You Rockin' at Leland Jades as well. Bye-bye, everybody. Good night.